Now let's meet tonight's athletes. First, for the Smithfield Packers, coached by Hunter Wilson. Number 2, Neely Harris. Number 3, Fiona Stewart. Number 5, Hallie Fowler. Number 6, Lindsay Gibble. Number 11, Rachel Klinger. Number 12, Addison Shelton. 13, Faith Wells. Number 19, Ashley Cahoon. Number 20, Anna Cook. 26, Janie Young. Number 27, Austin Haywood. Number 28, Riley Getz. 31, Holly Werner. Number 37, Carly Pruitt. Number 38, Ashlyn Halsey. Number 39, Katie Dodson. Number 40, Olivia Wappelhorst. And number 99, Catherine Brady. Now for the home team, the Greatbridge Wildcats, coached by Katie Duke. Number 1, Maddie Wiley. Number 2, Paige Smith. 3, Peyton Belby. Number 5, Grayson Kurt. Number 6, Aubrey Steckline. Number 7, Peyton Wilson. 8, Hannah Higgins. Number 9, Abby Ferris. Number 10, Julia Ferrin. 11, Hannah Zaczek. Number 12, Alyssa Burton. 14, Taylor Hester.
Good afternoon and welcome to this chilly Virginia Beach evening at the Regional Training Center. My name is Austin Urch and welcome to the high school field hockey action between Smithfield and Greatbridge High School. I'll be bringing you tonight's action. Smithfield in their blue jerseys, moving from left to right. Greatbridge in the white, moving from right to left. Have a bit of a late start here this evening, but better late than never as Greatbridge begins to move the ball up the field, looking for an early attack here as they're inside the 25. That's Peyton Wilson. The ball carrier, she'll swing one towards the center of the circle and into the back of the goal. An early goal here, Greatbridge up by 1 after just 40 seconds of action. We couldn't quite see who scored the initial goal and put that one on the board, but nevertheless, Greatbridge up by 1 after capitalizing on an early opportunity, and Maddie Wiley looks to double the tally here already as she brings it inside the 25, tries to fire that pass into the circle, but is turned away by a pair of defenders. Defensively, that was Hallie Fowler. Got her stick across the ground, but a penalty against the Packers is that the Wildcats restart. They find the way inside the circle. But a good save denies that opportunity. Another shot coming from just inside the circle, off target, out of play. Greatbridge with a couple opportunities already very early on here, capitalizing on one of them. Smithfield already on the back foot in this contest. Needing a come from behind win here against a really strong Greatbridge team. We'll see if Greatbridge can continue this pressure as they have the ball in the defense, swing it around the back. Now up the right wing with Lydia Hall. They find their way inside the circle, trying to find a pass up towards the top, room to shoot. Kicked away by the goalkeeper. And it seems also a defender as well. So that'll be a penalty corner coming up here for Greatbridge. First penalty corner of the contest. A chance to double their lead. Up to the top of the circle and into the back of the cage. Another goal here for the Wildcats, up by 2, less than 3 minutes into the contest. Out to an early lead, making another key interception was Wiley. Wildcats once again headed down to the opposite side of the field. Wilson gets whistled for a penalty as she tried to find her way through a pair of defenders. Good defending forces her to turn away. That was sophomore Katie Dodson who got in her path there. Far side of the field, Packers able to handle it. Okay, whistled for a penalty. Wilson on the restart, just outside the circle. Stick handling, trying to move it up towards the top. Denied by the defenders. Taken back by the Wildcats inside the circle before being flushed back out. Greatbridge swings around to their left. Inside once more, a pair of defenders turning away the attack. Now another chance here, that shot just off target. Taking the swing there was Riley Buschert. She couldn't quite find her mark. Great pass there from the defense to thread the needle in between a pair of attackers for Greatbridge, but the recipient wasn't at the right place. And the possession changes hands. Here's Maddie Wiley. She'll decide to go backwards and bring it into the defense. Anna Hopkins now. Up the field to Wiley. Wiley with some assistance on either side. As Jackson elects not to find her, instead over the end line almost. Just tiptoeing, Buschert on towards the goal, turned away. Excuse me, that was Wilson, number 7, not 17. Turned away by Smithfield defender. So here comes Greatbridge once again inside the circle. Nice defensive play to take it right off their sticks. Head back down the other direction. Faith Wells, the junior, being challenged now by Busher. Has some support. She's able to utilize them to just fly overhead. Here in Virginia Beach. This ball sails well out of play. Whistle stopped the play previously. We'll just bring the ball back for a quick restart off the stick of Lindsay Gibble. She looks to move to her left. Nice job there getting right around the defender. Well, that's easily enough picked up by Hannah Zajac. Hall looking to go through the middle, but that pass is cut out. Excellent job there by Julia Ferren. Take the ball back for the Wildcats. Now inside the circle, looking for room, has some room, takes a shot, but off target. A good run there for the Wildcats, but they just couldn't quite capitalize on that last touch. Did a great job winning the ball back in their own territory, moving the ball in transition up through the middle of the field, inside the Smithfield 25. Navigating their way inside the circle, but just couldn't quite finish. But we'll get another chance here as Grayson Kurth sends this one in towards the center. A hack at that one into the cage. Up by 3 now, the Wildcats are. Really nice backhand shot there. Adds to the tally. The third goal for the Wildcats in this quarter. On the restart now. It was Janie Young, but taken again by Wiley right off the draw. Now a shot by Wiley, turned away. Penalty corner coming up here. It's the second of the evening. About 7 minutes gone by here in this contest already. Greatbridge up to a 3-0 lead. We'll see if they can add to their tally once more. Golden opportunity here. Can the defensive Smithfield stand strong? Is this one out towards the top of the circle? Moved along to the left side. Shot low and on the ground. Kicked away for now. Umpire whistles. That play is dead. Smithfield able to hold off another Wildcat attack. Now coming out of their own territory, they look to mount one of their own. Looks like it's Pruitt there. Taken away by Wilson. Wilson with some room to shoot. Halfway whiffs on that shot. Doesn't make great contact with the ball. And it slowly dribbles out of bounds. Hayden Wilson definitely wanting another try at that one. Fortunately for her, she'll get the ball right back on her stick. Now with some room to shoot. Goes for a backhand shot off the post, it looked like. Still in front in a dangerous area. Shuffled along on the side by Alyssa Burton, if I'm not mistaken. Out of play. Last off is Smithfield, though. Greatbridge. Moved along to the left side. That's Jackson. And Wilson trying to go top shelf there, but that one well over the cage and out of play. An interesting idea, though, a nice attempt. But perhaps trying to be a bit too cheeky there with the finish, looking for upper 90. As they say in soccer, those top corners right in the postage stamp. Taken away by Buschert, middle of the field. She's moving up inside the 25. Here's Wiley, the circle now. Room to shoot. Quickly closed in on, and the ball is taken away. I believe that's Haywood, Austin Haywood. direction. Janie Young, Haywood's right next to her. As that pass is sniffed out, taken away. Looking to head the other way, though, before umpire's whistle stops them, was Janie Young. It looks like it'll be another penalty corner here. That's 3 so far for Greatbridge. They've got another chance to increase their lead. Up towards the circle, well inside now. Here's Bushert, moves it to her left. Defender able to poke it away for now. Another penalty corner coming up as that one caught a Greatbridge defender, a Smithfield defender en route to the goal. So another attempt. Just moments away. Up towards the top of the circle. Bushert moves it left. And again, great save there out of the goalkeepers. Wilson looked for that top shelf once again, trying to elevate the ball up towards the top corner out of the goalie's reach. But aside from the trio of goals so far, she's been able to hold her own, making a couple key saves so as not to give an even larger lead over to Greatbridge. Winning a penalty there is Janie Young. Smithfield continues their progress down the field as they look to cross the halfway line. Look at another penalty in their favor, helping them out. The defenders, though, sitting back well inside the 25, just trying to be extra careful of that quick counterattack of Greatbridge. And we might see that here as they win the ball back and quickly transition down the field. Looks like it's Steckline. Low pass into the back of the cage. Once more, Greatbridge up by 4. It was a really nice combination on the attack there from the Wildcats. Quick passing right in front of the goal mouth, able to catch the goalie out of position. Easily enough putting it inside the cage. I believe Wiley was able to score that last one. Packers trying to retain off the opening draw. But again, it's the Greatbridge defense that quickly overwhelms them. Immediately off the draw. And is able to take the ball away. As simple as it sounds, if you don't have possession, you just really can't score. And Smithfield finding that out here and experiencing it firsthand as this one inside the circle. Looking for that far post was Wiley. She prodded that one along, looking for a teammate situated on the goalpost, but just couldn't quite find her. That one out of play. Just over a couple minutes to go here in the first quarter of action. Virginia Beach, Virginia, Austin Urch here on the call. Smithfield down early to Greatbridge. Wildcats up by 4, wearing their white jerseys. They'll swing it along the middle of the field. Bushert. Nice pressure from the defender, though. I believe that was Harris. Neely Harris. Forcing the miscue out of the defense. But now again, right back the other way, Grayson Kurth. With a trio of defenders, unable to keep the ball for now. She'll have some help. The numbers game proves to be too much. Until Greatbridge succeeds in the one-on-one situation, including winning a penalty for themselves. Swung on, low and on the ground, in front of the goal now. Shot taken, turned away by the goalkeeper. Great save again. Well, that'll lead to a penalty corner here, 5th one of the contest. All 5 for Greatbridge. This one, top of the circle. Wiley moves it along to her right. Buschert back to Wiley. Wiley goes high. This time finds its mark. Wiley with, I believe, at least her second goal of the evening. After she's able to elevate the ball, and again, the goalkeeper's able to get there, but doesn't quite get enough to make the save. As it glanced off her blocker and into the side netting of the goal. Wilson moving up. Dribbles right through a defender. Right in front of the goal now, kicked away. Nice awareness by the goalie coming off her line, able to make that save and turn away the attack. It was Werner defending there. Holly Werner able to get the better of the attacker on that left wing. Penalty against the Wildcats. Smithfield retains possession and now has an opportunity to break out of their own territory if they can maintain possession in this transition. Unfortunately, that passes off the mark, and Greatbridge will see it all the way back into their defense with Hannah Zicek. Swings it up towards the left side. Goes Anna Hopkins trying to find an avenue through the middle. Intended target was Kurth. And that's the end of the first quarter here. This game being brought to you by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Or your turnkey solution for all your painting needs. Eco-friendly house washing, roof cleaning, decks and fences, interior and exterior painting. Big or small, they do it all. So visit shinetimeinc.com for a free quote today.
Rotisserie-style chicken bites. I never thought unbreaded chicken this good was possible. I love you just the way you are. Finally, chicken that is tender, juicy, and flavorful all by itself. Thank you, DQ, for giving me just what I needed. DQ, happy tastes good.
Teams headed back out onto the field in just a moment. Greatbridge coming out to a very strong lead early in the first quarter, scoring 5 goals, their first goal coming just 40 seconds into the contest, despite Smithfield starting with possession. It's kind of been the story of this whole game. Maddie Wiley, as well as some other Wildcats, able to quickly steal the ball as soon as the Packers restart the contest, taking it back, and almost immediately, as you just saw there, Wiley able to take it away again right off of Janie Young's stick. Able to maintain possession. Their passing has really been on point this afternoon, or this evening rather. It's past 7 o'clock, 7:15 now here in Virginia Beach. Greatbridge up by 5. So it's brought around the back to Jackson. Jackson across over to Buschert. Buschert up through the middle now. Her pass can't find its intended target. Smithfield able to steal it away for just a moment, but finally Grayson Kurth gets back on top of things. Here's Wilson. Wilson back across to the middle, inside the circle now. Looking for room to pass. Able to find Wiley. Wiley low and on the ground. And that's another goal for Greatbridge. And another goal for Wiley as well. As Wiley's either second or third goal of the evening. It looks like she might have earned herself a hat trick in the way that things are going. She'll definitely get her third goal here. As Jackson trips up over the ball there, gives possession back over to Smithfield. Umpire just motioning towards Haley Fowler, I believe that is. Number 5 in blue. She can come up a bit further, which is where the penalty occurred. Nice job by Wiley keeping the ball in bounds and also getting past the defender in Fowler before moving the ball and trying to center it. And centering pass is kept in play by Smithfield along the near sideline, right in front of the Packers bench. Dodson set to bring the ball back in play. Nice job there, cutting out a couple of Wildcat defenders. The umpire signaled that Jackson poked that ball out of play, but not quite sure if it did. Regardless, Smithfield still in possession. Rather, it seems like it's back over to Greatbridge. Maybe the Packers might have carried it over the sideline. Regardless, it's the Wildcats on attack. Wilson right along the goal line, tiptoeing to try to keep it in. But she runs out of room and turns the ball over. Here's Ashley Cahoon now. That one bounces off her stick after the pressure comes her way. The Wildcats being so aggressive defensively as Hannah Higgins makes her way onto the field, taking the place of Abby Ferris. And here's Foran. Julia Foran, top of the circle. Here's Wilson now. And another goal. Greatbridge up by 7 now. Lucky number 7 for Peyton Wilson. So I believe she was able to score that one wearing number 7 in white. Janie Young on the restart. Immediately into the Wildcat territory. We're able to keep the ball for a bit. Rachel Klinger now. Will look to her left, trying to pass it out. The Packers able to retain the ball as they look to continue this progress. That's the furthest that they've been able to carry the ball inside Greatbridge territory this afternoon, just barely getting inside the 25. Now they'll hold on to it for just a moment. Interception there from Wilson. The Wildcats seem to be headed back the other way, but a key stop there from Lindsay Gibble. Turns the ball around and redirects the pass. Just inside the circle, Smithfield giving up a penalty though. Unfortunate there. They seem to have been mounting a solid counterattack, looking for their first chance for a shot on goal here this evening. Ultimately denied. Good move there by Wiley. Catching the defender off guard before moving the pass along up to Wilson again. Wilson with a spin move trying to find her way past the defender. Able to pass it off now to Wiley. Wiley moving to her right. Tries a pass towards the goal mouth but turned away. Carried over the end line by Smithfield, so the Wildcats in possession. Carly Pruitt, a freshman, coming onto the field for the Packers. And on the other side of the field, it's the Wildcats' Riley Lentini. who's making her way onto the field for the first time tonight since the warm-ups. Lentini immediately getting stuck in there, making her presence known. Able to win a penalty for her side. Buschert to Lentini. Gives it back to Buschert. Through a trio of defenders now, up towards the middle. That final pass just off the mark. As there were a couple players situated, it looked like it was Grayson Kurth who was one of them. Excuse me, that was Higgins, who was right in front of the goal trying to deflect it in. Higgins as well as Ferren. Looking for that deflection goal right in front of the goalkeeper. The pass couldn't find them either way. Restart from Dodson, looks to her right. Powerful pass there, kept in bounds. Nicely done by the defender in the corner. That was Gibble with the solid touch. Unfortunately, it's turned over. Inside the circle now. Can't find room to shoot. Penalty corner, though, coming up. Peyton Wilson a bit unhappy with that one as she felt she had room to take a shot there. But she just might have to wait a bit longer for her next opportunity. Penalty corner coming up, first of the second quarter with 8 minutes to go here. Greatbridge up by 7. And that one's out to Wilson. Wilson moves it to her right. Can receive the ball back. So the shot taken and the shot was scored. Now 8 on the board here for the Wildcats. They're out to a commanding lead here in just the second quarter. Looks like that might have been Higgins there. Was able to nudge that one in. The ball's taken back on the far sideline. Wildcats slowly making their way down the field, now looking to go with a bit more pace. It's Paige Schmidt coming into the picture now. Entering just inside the circle, top of the circle now. Schmidt is open. But electing to keep it is Wilson. But her shot a bit too high, up around the waist level of the defenders. And the ball will start heading the other way. Cut out there by Wilson. Wilson has it taken away. Harris, the one who caused the turnover. And as she receives that ball back, it hits her up and around the knees. It's the goalkeeper off her line, trying to kick this one away, make a couple key saves, able to do so. The penalty corner coming up here. Once more for the Wildcats, up by 8 already. Their 7th penalty corner of this contest. Just 23 minutes in. Quick short pass inside the circle now. A bit of a misfire on that opportunity. I believe that was Hall who took the shot there. Must have caught a bit of the turf as well. That ball skipped up. Not a lot of velocity behind it. Wildcats restart. Inside the circle. On towards the end line, moving it along. Here's Wilson. That one's taken away. Nice job by the Packers. They cut out 2 midfielders there. In pursuit of the ball is Young. Young with one defender closing in on her, Zajac. Zajac with the poke check. Wins the ball back and quickly starts the transition back down to the other side of the field. Here's Hall. Excellent job by Rachel Klinger, though. Great positioning. Able to cut out the pass, take it away. But a Packer penalty gives the ball back over to Wiley. And her team, who's been able to capitalize so many times already this evening on almost any mistake that Smithfield makes. Greatbridge is right there to capitalize and threaten another shot or possibly another goal. But Smithfield has been stepping up to the task recently as they've been able to thwart a couple of the Wildcats' attacks. They've been using their positioning rather well, and also their sticks, able to intercept the passing lanes as Wiley takes that one away. Defender tries to close her down. The key pass is made a bit too quickly, a step before she gets there. Now battling for it in a 2-on-2, 1-on-3 situation now. Penalty against the Packers. Greatbridge, an opportunity here. Wiley takes it into the corner, waits for a defender to come. She'll play this in towards the circle. Up towards the top now. Wilson, that shot. Skimming through a couple defenders' legs and right past a couple attackers' sticks as well. Buschert inside the circle, looking for some room. Has some on towards the center. But that one's over the end line. Last touched by Smithfield. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Greatbridge up to an 8-0 lead already. Looking to make it 9 here. Wiley threads the needle, almost finding a teammate on the opposite side of the field. The defender's able to take it away. Another penalty corner coming up. The 8th of this contest, all 8 coming for the Wildcats. Buschert moves it to her right. Shot by Wiley, taken off the mark. And they can't capitalize on the opportunity. 120 seconds to go here in the first half. This game being brought to you by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Who likes painting? Shine Time does. Residential, commercial, interior, and exterior, they do it all. Visit shinetimeinc.com today for your quote. It's just about 100 seconds to go as Wiley takes this one back. Inside the circle, has some room. Low shot turned away by the goalkeeper. Nice defensive play from Buschert as she stops the counter as soon as they make their way past the 25 on their own side of the field. They're under the lights here at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, the Regional Training Center. Austin Urch bringing you this high school field hockey action between Greatbridge and Smithfield. A big lead so far for Greatbridge, and they look to add another one to the board. They might have to wait until the second half for that opportunity to come around, as they give up a penalty with about 35 seconds to go. Good takeaway there. Wiley moves it along to Lentini. Smithfield defense there just a bit too far spread apart as that pass threads the needle in between a pair of sticks. Wilson looks to restart the game here, but umpire signals that the half has expired. So we're going to take another quick break here in the action. Brought to you by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. If you need to get your pool deck ready for spring, call the pros at Shine Time. Clean your concrete or pavers. Rust stains? No problem. Shine Time has you covered. Visit shinetimeinc.com for a free quote today. With Greatbridge up by 8, we're going to take a quick break in the action and be right back with the second half here at the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.
Welcome back to the contest here. Austin Urch bringing you the action. Greatbridge up by 8 over Smithfield so far through one half of play. Third quarter about to be underway. Seen quite a few chances here so far for the Wildcats wearing white on the left side of your screen. For Smithfield in blue, only maybe one opportunity coming their way, but that was quickly canceled out by a penalty by the Packers. And as lopsided as the score might have this seem, Catherine Bradsey has made quite a few great saves so far in this contest. She almost has to come off her line there. But Peyton Wilson, Riley Bushard, and Maddie Wiley, a couple of the players for Greatbridge who've been looking for those top shelf goals, right where Mama keeps the cookie jar. But Bradsey has been able to come up with some key stops there using her blocker. The Greatbridge attack has just been so potent and so dangerous as Austin Haywood turns that one away. The senior will restart the action here. That pass is intercepted though by Steckline. Moving on towards the center now. A cross crease pass there, and unfortunately couldn't finish. That one was Fren. But she was at the right place at the right time. Just getting caught up in the happenings. Couldn't get the stick out from under her, it seemed. There's Olivia Wappelhurst. Moves this one out to the right, intercepted by Wiley. So quick, so fast, able to make interception again and again. So that one comes off the goalie, it seemed. Caught Wiley up high. Penalty corner, though, coming up. First of the third quarter. Wiley seems to be all right. She's holding her left ear, it seems. That one might have caught her in the jaw or the ear. Quick penalty corner towards the short side. Dancing along the end line, here's Foren. Up towards the center, and another penalty corner coming up here for the Wildcats. Still holding her ear here as Kurth checks on Wiley. Tells her that there's no blood as she puts both hands back on her stick and another one back up to her ear. Maybe it's ringing a bit. Up towards the top of the circle, low shot on the ground, kicked away by the goalkeeper. Nice shot by Bradsey, able to redirect the shot. Moving inside the circle now, Hester. But before she could get there, a penalty against the defending Packers. That one rolls over the end line, last touched by the Wildcats. Smithfield with a chance to get out of their own zone. They can string together a couple of key passes. That one rolls right off the stick of the midfielder. Fiona Stewart, the sophomore. She couldn't contain that pass. And out of play. Restart coming here. Hester. In towards the center, inside the circle now. Defenders in the area, trying to clear the ball as that one sails right over the umpire's head. She has to duck out of the way of that one. As Haywood comes to track this ball down for the restart. Smithfield has had a lot of difficulty coming out after the ball goes over the end line on these long hits. And a lot of that has to do with the Wildcats being so aggressive on defense. Said Maddie Wiley time and time again, able to take the ball away. Knows where she needs to be and does a great job executing on that. As that one skips out of play off the stick of Hester. Slowly but surely, Smithfield working their way down the field. As Hallie Fowler comes over. Bring the ball back in. She'll slide this along inside the Greatbridge half, but intercepted and taken away. Penalty against the Packers. Steckline comes over to fetch the ball right next to the field mic here. Good move to cut out a trio of defenders and make it 4. Hester moving away inside the circle, room to shoot. But a penalty against the Wildcats keeps their advantage at 8. Unable to capitalize so far. 9 minutes and 20 seconds into the contest. Interception though, looking to bump their lead up to 9 off this penalty corner. It's the third of the third quarter here. Corners played in towards the top of the circle. Difficulty gathering that one, stopping it. The clock stops here. On the umpire's signal, there will be a penalty stroke coming up. Lydia Hall to take this one. So with 8:36 seconds left, Catherine Bradley will have her hands full as she tries to come up with a big save here for her side on the penalty stroke. Hall to take this one, and the umpire's signal. Giving some final instructions. She shoots and scores. Greatbridge up to a lead of 9. Off the shot from Hall on the penalty stroke. Young looking to go forward, but the numbers are there for the Wildcats, and they're able to take it away. Good pressure, though, coming from Smithfield, winning the ball back, but a penalty, though. Will put a pause on their attack. Change of possession here. Greatbridge now. Wiley lays it off to her teammate before it's moved along towards the left side. I believe that's Kurth on the left wing for the Wildcats, inside the circle now. Tries to find a centering pass, but it's turned away by a defender. Now inside the circle once more. This one sent on towards the goal. It's brought down, a shot. Touches the foot of the defender. Another chance here for Greatbridge to boost their lead up to double digits. They can convert on this penalty corner here. It's Ferren who plays it in. That pass taken away. Stopped with a low stick by Young. Another one coming up here. That's their 5th of this quarter. Ties their high for the night, which came in the first frame. Ferren here gets set to bring the ball in. Stopped at the top of the circle. Perhaps you might have gone a bit too earlier, rather the defender did, before the ball was played. But with the change in personnel, I think it was Ferren's mistake. So now Greatbridge here with one less player on the penalty corner coming up. Taking this one is Kurth. Kurt up towards the top of the circle. Difficult to collect this one, but in the end the Wildcats manage it. Turned away by the goalkeeper. Another big save coming from Bradsey. Moving the ball out to the left towards the near sideline, the Greatbridge bench. Bumped out of play by the Wildcats. Hayward. Laying her stick on the ground was Holly Werner, but she forces it out of play. The Wildcats on the attack again, inside the circle now, moving forward. Trying to guide that one into the cage. Off the pass of Hester, but unsuccessful there. Was Steckline. And she'll head off the field for a quick substitution. Taking her place is Alyssa Burton. Burton looking to get in on the action after her teammate takes the ball away. Burton. This ball squeaks over to the opposite side of the field, trying to keep it in bounds. One of the Smithfield players loses her footing, but she's quickly back up, ready to defend. I believe here's Wiley. Reintroduces the ball. Trying to keep it in on the end line, but penalty there against the defense. This one occurring just over by the end line, outside the circles. No penalty corner coming up here. Greatbridge, 4 minutes of action left here in the third. We'll bring this outside the circle. Trying to move it along towards the top, but that one's taken away. Nice defense though. Bushard able to take it back. Inside the 25, both teams trying to fight for the possession. Packer penalty solidifies things, helps shake things down as Hester moves inside the circle now. Too many blue shirts in the area, but on the breakout, the Wildcats are able to win it back. Moving out towards the right side was Hall. Scored on that penalty stroke just over 5 minutes ago. For the most recent tally for the Wildcats, Hall moves it up towards Ferris. Ferris inside the circle, trying to find the passing lane, but everything seems to be closed down. Inside the circle, another shot. Penalty corner coming up here. The 7th of the third quarter here. 15th of the contest, all in favor of Greatbridge. About 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Hall will send this one in. Looks towards the top of the circle. Shot taken, takes a deflection en route to the goal, into the back of the cage. And up to double digits now after that last mark. commanding lead here. Smithfield on the restart almost has this one taken away. Stewart trying her best. Excuse me, that's Werner trying her best to maintain possession. Stewart as well. It's taken off Stewart's stick. Back down the other way. Ferris commits a penalty. And here's Haywood. He tries to clear the area with an interception by Bushert. Inside the circle now, moves it along to her left side. Looking for a back post goal. Unable to find a shot though. 90 seconds left. Smithfield on the restart. Taken away by Greatbridge up towards the center. Moves along to the left side. Penalty against Greatbridge once again. Having a bit of difficulty now on the attack, playing some clean field hockey. They're able to win the ball and win some chances. As here's another one, shot. A miscue there. It's another misfire on the shot. Haywood trying to swing it out, but another interception by Greatbridge. Just too much to handle this evening. Right on the doorstep. The Wildcats knocking, but Smithfield saying no one's home, slamming the door in their face. Able to hold off another attack. Penalty corner coming up here. One of the last plays of the quarter. As Alyssa Burton will send this one in. Bit of movement around the top of the circle. Rearranging some players for Greatbridge. Up towards the top, it's Bushert. She takes a shot. They can't quite finish as this one almost makes its way outside the circle. That shot out of play here. End of the third, Greatbridge up by 10 over Smithfield. A really impressive, dominant showing here from the Wildcats. That'll do it for us here this evening in Virginia Beach. This contest brought to you by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Calling all local business owners, it's spring cleaning time. Power wash your building and walkways to instantly boost your curb appeal. You'll love the results when they make your business shine. Visit shinetimeinc.com for your free quote today. So once again, Greatbridge coming out on top in this high school field hockey action over the Smithfield Packers. Greatbridge putting up double-digit effort here this evening on the back of over 15 penalty corners. I've been Austin Urch and will continue to be Austin Urch. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here at the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach with more high school field hockey action coming up soon. For now, though, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.